Hi guys, it's daytime. So I think I've been thinking about which one to give away. Probably once we reach about 500 subscribers. So I think this one is the one that I've decided on. I do have to touch up my edges, so um, sometimes I tape them when I do certain ones and stuff like that. And it is glow in the dark. It glows in the dark blue. One of my oldest daughter's favorite colors, Enna. Sorry guys, I have a bit of a cold starting up here, I think, and my sinuses and stuff in my chest. And so anyway, she has spinal muscular atrophy type 1, known when she was fully diagnosed in May 22nd, 2008. And she basically, I was told that there is no cure for her. And that there never will be, and to let her go, and she may last 5 to 7 months. Currently February 7th. You know, she'll so far 14 or almost 15 years we've reached, guys. So decade and a half, and I mean, I can't always say we get there and stuff because life has its course and we have our days, but she's been amazing. And before Anna was born, I had suffered through PTSD and never knew what PTSD was, didn't know what was wrong with me. My sister running and telling everyone I'm bipolar and schizophrenic and split personality. And I went, when Anna was diagnosed with spinal muscular atrophy, I was asked eventually to be escorted down, and the hospital was like pretty much telling me to give up, that SMA is genetic and the numbers are low and not to focus on that. And, it's heart and cancer mainly. And I was like, well, my daughter is a person and matters. And, genetics often fall into hearts and cancers. And, they go hand in hand. And what do you mean that when I donate that money doesn't go to equality when I donate? So anyways, one unit will run for what it needs and, try to borrow from other units, and the other units get frustrated and but understand some of them and whatnot. But anyways, it's a long process. The whole change of, somebody being in a car accident or somebody being robbed or anything like that. There's just, that little traumatic moment can change you for that moment, that small slip and small drowning, or I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Or you tripped on the ice and I don't know, like, that's it. Like, you just have a fear of ice and, or slipped or whatever. And then we develop a trauma, right? Some of us develop them frequently and they carry on with us. And, like I say, like, you have hope and life and death, and it's all crazy. My son, Caleb, and then hope and Anna, and all this world that we live in. But what we teach from it is amazing. It's been a long journey for my family, for myself. So how do I say it? I love purple, and I love blues and greens and yellows, and I love blues as well. And Hope, she kind of likes just, her own colors like us. Like, she loves purple because of the reasons why I love purple, and loves like blues and reds and whatnot. So I mean, it's not just one color that they specifically like. And then anyways, I blended all the colors together. And if you look in the center, you can turn it. There's a symbol, the labyrinth. So when you start off with a mental health, right? Everybody uses a semicolon as the mental health symbol. So I hit it into the labyrinth, if you look at it. My daughter, Hope, did the rippling waves behind it. And we added, they were kind of like you know, why are you adding the stones in there? Because we toss them out everywhere. You know, a stone can be sitting on the ground solid and then all of a sudden be kicked into the water and then all of a sudden has to settle in with, you know what I mean? The whole ripple effect of a labyrinth. We suck it in, we suck it out. But mental health is that labyrinth that we just, you know, whether you're rich or poor, or whatever, how much money you have or don't. River Phoenix, you know, Lisa Marie Presley, her son, her family. Like, look at it. Like, it's just chaos, hey? A beautiful chaos, though, of beautiful people. That's what mental health is. Beautiful chaos of beautiful people. And I forgot to mention my little fairy. That's, oh, I'm losing battery. So I gotta make this quick. So anyways, you get the idea. The battery, or I mean the little fairy is hidden in there. The little angel, little pixie, whatever you want to look at it as. And I know my room is kind of chaotic right now because it's not the biggest space, but that will be our giveaway for the 500 giveaway. Mental health awareness. You're not alone. Glow and shine through the dark. Look up. You know, there is light. This does glow. And then we'll figure out what's next. You know, we've got the Beauty and the Beast reality. So I'm still got a little touching to do on this. It's one of, I think one of some roses that were given to Anna. And yeah, so I just have to touch that up. You know, we just have our variety. There's the heart. Oof. My genie mind of the universe there, and breathe, and eye of the peace there, and whoop, it's sideways. So not the best creator, filmer, or whatever you want to talk about it. I got a variety of lists already. There you go. So that's what it is. And just some, you know, ideas. I just thought about this just now. Here, very quickly before my phone dies. This one, I just threw together things that my youngest loves and some of her snakes first sheds and stuff. And then symbolic of the ocean and the snake and the rocks and earth and all that stuff. Anyways, whole bunch of stuff in that, yes. That glows too. So, anyways, thank you to all our subscribers. Thank you for being patient with us. We are very dynamic. We're got a wide variety of things on our plate. You know, everybody wants to make everything positive look great. And for us, we're like, yes, we want to do that too, but we need to get there too. And mental health is a battle, not just for us, but for a wide variety of people. You know, doesn't matter who it is. You know, the angel wing goes all the way up, and yes, this glows. The moon behind the head glows. You know, both the angel wings, or a pixie, or however you want to look at it, or avatar, or... And then I will start explaining some of these canvases here eventually, and their stories, and how we created them. So that you can learn to enjoy what they're truly about. And maybe a little bit about our family, or yourself, or just know that you're not alone. That, you know, it's more than just one person suffering with mental health, or families with medical, or just everyday life. And we do the best to be positive through it. So, yeah. One of our old candles, I have a very unique story to that too, that I will be sharing sometime. It's when my son passed away, Caleb, and Hugo lost his mind and is making candles and molding Anna's hand constantly to a point where she was falling asleep all the time. Anyways, have a good one today, guys. Here's my video. Like I said, I hadn't been feeling so good, my throat and stuff, and nose, and so anyways, this is what it is. So drinking some tea and going to bear with it and see how it goes. And that's all I can do. But anyways, that will be our choice of the 5th giveaway. It's beautiful. One of my favorites. Simple, peaceful. Shows the explosion of rage, but it can still be beautiful. All the pieces in the world, but they're still beautiful. All right. Have a good one. Okay. Oh, wait. So guys, here I just realized while I'm cleaning my office, I find another canvas and I find some of my supplies and stuff anyways. And, you know, I forgot about these. I got these a while ago. They were like a 2-for-1 sale at the craft store, Michael's. Yeah, so I love to go there when they have their deals and they're 30% off. So then you're like, oh, okay, I got that 2-for-1 and then I've got 30% off. And I mean, it's amazing. And I really love Michael's craft stores for that. So, you know, you really got to check what you're purchasing at the dollar store and what you're purchasing on sales and stuff that work out for your budget. Not always works out for my budget because we do the artwork. I just don't have the confidence to fully bring it out just quite yet. And how we do, that's one of our family projects and funds. Not funds, but like fun times and our fulfillment. And we love to do the glow-in-the-dark effects. Anna loves science. I like blues and purples, so we work with a lot of blue and purple colors. Hope likes purples and blues and I don't know. Huh? Red? Yeah, and reds. And that's what I thought. I had to think for a minute because both my kids, it's ironic, are the same day born, but like 10 years difference, and love the color red and black. So yeah, kind of cool, hey? But they do. And Hope loves like the other colors because she just, you know, we do in the positivity. So, and then there's Anna. Sorry, my camera's blurry. So we're going to work on seeing if I can adjust to do this with Anna. And then whenever Bella is crying, that's what Belle does every single time. I don't know if you can hear her in the background. She cries for Hugo, like badly. Like she gets like, if he's gone for too long, she like literally goes into a sulking depression, or if he leaves, she'll stay at the window over here. And I know my house is a mess right now. We're still organizing things. We're finding all our art supplies and trying to figure out how do we reorganize. And you know, just over the years, that's all we do. Like we've done a lot of arts. I do a lot of Anna's medical, 14 or 15 years practically by your bedside. Hey, we've learned how to do IV through an IVAD, like clean it and flush it. And we've learned how to do IVs. We've learned how to, you know, I have a hard time listening through a stethoscope, but I use my hand quite often. I don't know, like I can feel where her secretion is on her chest. I can even feel if her heart's palpitating, things like that, the vibration of that kind of vibration on her. Fractures, even on myself, I can feel them, you know, because the bones, my skin is hot to touch, and I'm very sensitive to that through thyroid disease and whatnot. So, a lot to her story, but really unique. Sometimes when you start cleaning everything up and start reorganizing it, revamping, and trying to slowly turtle your way through, it's amazing what you can find. So Anna and I are excited about this. I don't know how this is really going to work, because I might have to step aside for that part with Anna because of oxygen and stuff. So anyway, but yeah, I am really excited. I used to do these a lot, quite a bit actually. I used to cut my own glass and do these, and this was like one of my, I totally loved it. I totally loved doing stained glass, and I loved it. It was one of my favorite things when I was in school, and yeah, to do. And so I saw these and was like, oh, 2-for-1, blah blah blah, 30% off. Well, yeah. And then we just happened to find, I found this in my office after I did my last little clip there. So, and oh yeah, we've got, that's to hold Anna's trach. So I got to put that back in place because we have to change her shirt and change the blanket, but I didn't change everything quite yet. I kind of keep my distance a little bit, and so I'll keep my hands sanitized, and if I have to cough and stuff, I got to turn away. I've got to go wear masks, all that kind of stuff. But most importantly, washing your hands, especially like in between sectioning and all that stuff, is what we have to do. I mean, all parents are like that. It's crazy. And other than that, thumbs up. Yeah. And we're just going to try to see if we're going to work at that. And if it doesn't work out, we'll just get some more color. Yeah. So Sundays are kind of like our quiet days, and Saturdays are the weekends, no nurses, and our days to try to catch up on things or clean up, or where we have to put our priority the most at the moment. And then myself, I got to start working on my plants too, because I think they're starting to not do so well. So next project is I got to take a look at all of them throughout the house today. And that is basically our day. It's quiet, right? And that is, I can't wait. And there's a story, yes, between dragonflies and my oldest, but for another day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the subscribers, and thank you for being patient with our family, guys.